Did you know groundwater is the most abundant source of fresh water available to us? Hidden beneath our feet, it's more than 30 times larger than all the visible freshwater sources combined. Despite this, groundwater makes up less than 1% of all the water on Earth. It's a key resource, quenching the thirst of over half the world's population and providing 40% of water for irrigation. Yet, in the shadows, unregulated extraction takes place. Many regions, heavily reliant on groundwater, don't keep track of how much is being used. It's a disturbing fact that few governments have put groundwater use regulations in place. This unseen reservoir, essential for our survival and the health of numerous ecosystems, is frequently overlooked. Despite its abundance and importance, this hidden treasure trove of fresh water is often unregulated, leading to overuse and depletion. We need to shed light on this unseen reservoir and the critical role it plays in our world. Groundwater is not just for drinking, it's a lifeline for our food production. It plays a pivotal role in agriculture, being used for 40% of all irrigation. Imagine, every second mouthful of food you take owes its existence to groundwater. But like a well-tapped keg, this resource is being overexploited. Around 1/4 of food production worldwide relies on unsustainable groundwater extraction. It's like drawing from a bank account without considering the balance. From the amber waves of grain in the US to the lush rice fields of India, from Africa's maize to Pakistan's wheat and North China's vegetables, all depend heavily on groundwater. But if we continue to withdraw without replenishing, we risk depleting this hidden reservoir. As groundwater becomes overdrawn, the very lifeline of our food systems is at risk. The stakes are high and the time to act is now. Groundwater is not just a resource, it's our agricultural lifeline. Our thirst for groundwater is more than the earth can sustain, and climate change is exacerbating the issue. Groundwater, the unseen hero, replenishes surface water, ensuring the vitality of our rivers, streams, wetlands, and lakes. Yet, when we overdraw from this hidden reservoir, we disrupt the delicate balance of our freshwater ecosystems. In fact, groundwater systems in 1 out of every 5 river basins are already being overtaxed, impacting their ability to provide critical resources. As global temperatures rise, these problems are set to worsen. By mid-century, over half of all river basins could be at risk if we don't change our habits. Over-extraction can lead to a domino effect of environmental issues, including saltwater intrusion, making the ground saltier and unfit for crops. It can force us to dig deeper for water, an often expensive and sometimes impossible task. It can even cause subsidence, the gradual sinking of an area of land. The consequences of over-extraction are dire, from saltwater intrusion to subsidence and even the drying up of wells. While the situation seems dire, there is hope. Groundwater can be protected and replenished. Indeed, there are ways to recover and recharge our groundwater reserves to prevent further overuse. It's a matter of both nature and human intervention, increasing the amount of water that seeps back underground. Let's take the Edwards Aquifer in Texas as an example. Back in the early 90s, the Texas legislature stepped up, setting limits on groundwater withdrawals. The plan was to reduce use gradually over the years. However, when the water levels started dropping faster than anticipated, they decided to act more swiftly. They aligned groundwater withdrawals with environmental goals and protected areas around the aquifers for natural recharge. To manage groundwater sustainably, we need to gather information, set extraction limits, monitor and regulate use, and actively work towards replenishing our aquifers. Groundwater management is possible and the solutions are at our fingertips. The future of groundwater is in our hands. Every drop that quenches our thirst, irrigates our crops, or sustains our ecosystems is a testament to the silent service of this unseen reservoir. It's time we all took a closer look at this vital resource that flows beneath our feet. Start by exploring the groundwater sources in your local area. Understand their role in your daily life and the wider environment. Remember, every sustainable action counts. Consider how you can reduce your water footprint, perhaps by choosing crops that need less water or by advocating for efficient irrigation techniques. It's not just about preserving this resource for ourselves, but for future generations and for the myriad species that share our planet. You can be part of the solution for groundwater. The time to act is now. Let's take a stand for groundwater, for our planet, and for life itself. As we move forward with our mission of groundwater conservation, the role of our community becomes paramount. Our collective actions, no matter how small, can make a significant difference. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more enlightening content. Remember, every like and subscribe helps us bring more awareness to important issues like groundwater conservation. Your support can help us reach out to more people and inspire them to join us in our mission. From local community cleanups to global awareness campaigns, your involvement can help safeguard our groundwater resources. Share this video with your friends, family, and community. Encourage discussions and initiatives around water conservation. Let's make every day a day for groundwater. Thank you for your support. Together, we can make a difference. Together, we can ensure a sustainable future for our planet and for generations yet to come.